This week on Inside Boulder News, from new construction around town to innovative lighting technology and a visit from Scott Carpenter, we're taking an exciting look back at 2012.
Welcome to Inside Boulder, featuring topics and stories that impact the community of Boulder, with Patrick von Kaiserling and Jennifer Bray. And on the news desk, Natalie Wood and Mike Benuelos bring you the stories making headlines in the community this week. Inside Boulder News starts now.
Welcome to a special edition of Inside Boulder News. I'm Natalie Wood. Over the next 2 weeks, we're taking a look back at some of Boulder's most memorable stories this year.
Well, this is going to be another one of those projects where you just can't believe the community would function as well as it does without it.
And it is good to be back in Boulder, Colorado.
What says Boulder more than this?
In 2010, Smart Regs ordinances were adopted by City Council requiring rental housing in Boulder to meet a standard in energy efficiency.
As a Smart Regs client, he is required to pass the Smart Regs ordinance as a rental property owner.
I worked with James at Populous. He was my go-to man for everything at no charge to the property owner, so that's a wonderful situation. But literally everything from having discussions with Excel to the solar company to coordinating estimates, all of the legwork was done by James and his team.
It's the first property like this in Boulder. It's a 100-year-old 7-unit rental property, and he's kind of a leader. He's a torch carrier here in the market for the Smart Regs ordinance for multifamily rental owners.
The city is celebrating the work of 3 capital improvement bond projects. East Palo Park and Valmont City Park recently completed renovations thanks to funding from the voter-approved bond. CIP money is also funding enhancements at the Boulder Reservoir.
Ready, 1, 2, 3. I just want to thank the voters for their approval of the bond initiative back in 2011 in November. Out of that, Parks and Recreation received about $8.3 million for all of our infrastructure needs.
We've had a lot of feedback from the neighborhood wanting to see us be able to get traffic off the road faster. And this is one way that we are going to work towards that goal and become better neighbors with the neighborhood.
New lightning technology is helping Boulder fire crews respond to the scene of lightning strikes more quickly. It happens in a flash. A large thunderstorm can produce up to 100 lightning flashes in a minute, and with a dry season in Boulder County this summer, that posed the potential for lots of wildfires.
We get a lot of lightning activity. The goal of this, and the purpose behind it, was to find a way to be able to detect where lightning strikes were occurring in the city and the county, be able to put that information in the hands of first responders. It would be a tool they'd be able to use to help them find the fires earlier so they could stop them before they get large.
Before this program, we would have to sometimes literally wait days before a fire actually started, and we start receiving 911 calls telling us that there's a fire going. Now, with this information, we can check and see if there's a fire there before it even happens.
It's been 50 years since this historic space flight, but our town hasn't forgotten the accomplishments of Boulder native Scott Carpenter. The 87-year-old astronaut returned to his hometown last week to rededicate the park named after him.
Scott Carpenter Park is one of the loved areas of Boulder.
It brings back for me memories of when I was in 2nd grade and was able to watch him go around the earth on May 24th, 1962.
I want you all to know that you're one step ahead of NASA because you've built here a reusable rocket. NASA couldn't do that. I've felt for some time that I have always been insufficiently thankful to the powers that were here in Boulder in 1962 for building this park for the kids in Boulder.
A program in Boulder is dedicated to helping put homeless and jobless people back to work.
At the time I came here, I was desperate. I had a hard time finding work. I didn't know where to go, and someone told me about the Bridge House program and all the resources they had there, and they've helped me out.
It's really a win-win partnership between Bridge House and the City of Boulder. What we were able to do was to be able to start with a pilot, privately fundraise to get our crew out working for the city, and really providing a dual benefit. Giving homeless folks an opportunity to get back in the workforce, start earning money again, start saving money in order to get out of homelessness. And it provided the City of Boulder with some extra hands to really help with the great amount of work that they have to do.
I'm back in the workforce. You know, I got my confidence up, feel really good.
It's done me a lot. Got me a full-time job now, finally. I've been looking around the past 6 months, and it helped me a lot, looking for it. References, redoing my resume.
It sort of fits with the Parks and Recreation mission because our mission is about improving quality of life. So we're not only getting a benefit from the Ready to Work crew as far as some extra maintenance work and basic services from them, we're also helping them improve quality of life and quality of life for our whole community.
It's really remarkable just how the opportunity to work can change people's lives.
Got me on my feet, I'm ready to roll. Come on, let's go.
A 40-month report on biking and walking in Boulder shows these common modes of transportation are also safe ones.
Both pedestrians and cyclists are underrepresented in accidents. You're less likely to be hit walking or biking than you are to be hit in a car. And when you consider how many people walk and bike, that makes Boulder a pretty safe town to both walk and bike in.
The City of Boulder is committed to encouraging and enabling more people to walk and bike, and having them feel safe in doing so and making improvements at locations that are problematic is a priority for the city. And this report and the continued analysis is a way for us to really continue to make improvements.
We hope you enjoyed this first look back. You can see more memorable news stories from this year as we continue our 12 Stories of 2012 special next week. Remember to stay in touch with us on Facebook by submitting news tips and questions. Or send a Sign Me Up message to mycitynews@bouldercolorado.gov to receive video updates like this newscast in your inbox.